Hello. We're back in the light. I just watched some scary YouTube videos, so I didn't want to be in the dark. But I realized I didn't talk about this yet, and it's a really funny story. Not funny. It was actually really scary, but really interesting story. So, the second time my lung collapsed. Oh, I said 60. She's probably gonna come down soon. I'll cut the video then. The second time my lung collapsed, I went to the hospital, and they were gonna place a tube in me, and they gotta, drug me up first. It's because they're sticking a tube inside of me. So, um, they're like, last time we used says here like something milligrams of fentanyl. Mm, Fentanyl is more for the pain. We want you out, like out of it. We're gonna give you some ketamine. I'm like, ketamine, okay, okay, sounds good. They gave me too much. I was overdosing, and my heart rate started to spike very much, and it was very scary because this is what happened in my brain, what I saw. So I remember they gave me the injection through my IV, and I'm like sitting there like, oh, this shit doesn't. Like, is this it? Like, nothing's happening. It's been like 5 minutes. They're starting to like rub the side of my clean the side of my chest so they could put the tube in me, and then they start going at it. I'm like, ooh, ooh, and then, whoa! I just get taken aback. Like, the room starts spinning, right? And it keeps going faster and faster and faster until they put a drape over me. Well, I didn't know they put a drape over me, but they did. So then my vision's all just blue. It's all blue. And the thing about the drape was you could tell there were shapes along it. Like, if I crumbled up a piece of paper, you would see like different shapes of the paper, if that makes sense. But um when I started going super crazy, I was imagining these shapes were people, and it started like constantly flipping through my brain. Just the shapes flipping, flipping, flipping. It felt like I was just constantly going in and out of I don't know, some other dimension. But basically, eventually, it keeps flipping, keeps flipping, keeps flipping, and then I'm talking to one of the geometry people, and it's a blue triangle man, and he's just telling me, Julian, it's time, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Time for what? And he's like, you don't know about us yet, but we're the fourth dimension. And I'm like, what? And then I'm looking down at myself getting like a tube pressed in me, and I can see like I'm of course like that was a weird movement. I'm getting like I'm like moving around, right? I'm twitching a little bit because that shit hurts, and I'm like, oh shit, what's going on with me? Am I okay? And they're like, you're dying. I'm like, oh shit, I'm dying, and then so I have to tell them like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And he's like, this life ain't real, bro. I'm like, what? When you die in that life, you go to the prison world. I'm like, the prison world? And then he's like, you've already seen some of it, haven't you? I'm like, was that the flipping? And he's like, yep. So then he fucking smacks my fucking face. I go back, and I'm like, now I'm flipping through more prisms again. And it's just blue, 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 constant. Like, I say flipping, but it's like, imagine you're looking at blue shapes, bunch of blue shapes. It starts to squeeze in, but the outside is still blue. So like as it squeezes in, it's not like I'm seeing past it. I'm seeing just more blue, and then it stretches and flips over, bigger. Then we go again, squeeze, flip, squeeze up, and it was fucking scary, dude. I was like, holy shit, that scared me. And we went to some like mountaintop, and I'm talking to him again, and he's just like, God, you want to go talk to him? I'm like, no way, dude. God, he's real? Oh, sorry, forgot about the mic. But I'm like, what the fuck? This shit, it was so scary. And then as I'm coming back, I'm like, think about time. And like, holy shit, this is, no, never mind. There ain't no prison people don't exist. This is the real life. And I'm like, struggling to survive right now. I'm like, okay, we gotta lock back in. This, and I'm like, I'm again flipping back in though. Like as, you know how I said it's flipping and then the background's still blue as it like pinches. The background starts to get I see more of the drape, but at the same time, at the very corner, I could start seeing the doctor's, like the lights that are there. I'm looking at the ceiling, I think, and I'm like, holy shit, this is real life. And I'm thinking about Thanksgiving dinner because I was pissed I missed it because of I had my lung collapse right before, and I'm just pissed off. I'm like, oh my god, this shit's real. Are you serious? I was going to prison. I was gonna meet God, and I have to deal with my lung collapse now. Tough luck. I do have another video idea for tomorrow, so that'll be up. Sorry, again, with the uploads. This one's in the... Oh, I already said that, right? It's in the light because I was watching a scary show. Not a show. Video. Goodbye.